Welcome back from that break. This is News Desk on JoyNews. I'm Daniel Daz. I'm joined by Kobe and Chroma. It's now time for Tech Talk. Now, Kobe, we want to start with this new innovation by Samsung. Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, so remember some time ago we were talking about batteries where you made reference to smartphones, dumb batteries.
Exactly.
And you know Samsung has had this issue with their batteries exploding in a Note 7. So a lot of research has gone into getting, safe batteries because they don't want that to happen again. So the Samsung Advanced Institute of Technology has developed a graphene ball technology, which can allow phones to charge to full percent in about 12 minutes. I mean, this is
12 minutes?
Yes, and just in theory, in about 12 minutes you get full charge. And
I'm glad you just told me about the theory.
Yes, it's in theory because it's still a research that's going on. And well, it manages to maintain a highly stable 60 degrees Celsius temperature, which is something which is very important. You know, lithium ion batteries, they don't hold charge as well when the batteries are heated. So it's very important that batteries maintain a cool, temperature. And this discovery is hopefully going to be good enough to keep the batteries warm. I mean, not warm, cool enough, hold longer charges, and then charge faster. And this is exceptionally good news for the electric vehicle industry too, because we're looking at electric cars being able to charge faster now. Because imagine you own
the same technology
car,
can be applied.
Because now they're also using lithium ion. The same batteries that can be found in phones and laptops are in cars now. And like I told you about Elon Musk the last week, where he built the world's largest lithium ion. Imagine a graphene battery that big. That takes, 12 minutes to charge? So in 12 minutes, your wind turbine turns about twice and it's charged up all the batteries. So yeah, I think in theory, it sounds promising. And we're hoping that it will come to pass.
So the graphene ball itself, it's a type of battery?
It is a technology. It's, this whole thing is chemistry. I'm not a chemist, but from what I've read, it's like a spongy something that can hold charge.
So it's a substance?
Yes. So I'm going
and it replaces your battery?
It is going to replace the lithium ions we have now, which are also another chemical composition.
Oh, of course.
So they're going to replace those.
Right. How the package is another thing altogether.
I mean, they're probably going to take the same form. Nickel cadmium batteries from old have also been packaged in one way that we have always had, and they still follow the same. It's not basically the packaging; it's just what is in there that's most important.
That's going to make it charge in 12 minutes.
In 12 minutes.
I definitely need a phone like that. Anyway, tell me, I was reading a bit about Bitcoins the other day, and a lot of people may not even know what it is, so we'll have to go into that. But the fact that it has grown in value at such a fast rate, I mean, it's now worth what? $16,000 per coin. Okay, first of all, for those of us who may not know, what's our Bitcoins?
Bitcoin, it's a digital currency. So take, say, the US dollar, the pound. Now we have Bitcoin, except it's not physical, it's digital. So you can use it, but you don't use it physically. You make all these transactions online. It became popular because...
Is it limited to the internet? You can't use it physically?
You can use it physically to make payments elsewhere, unless they accept payments in Bitcoin.
In Bitcoin,
yes.
Okay. So like mobile money?
It's perfect, like mobile money. You're not actually seeing the cash, but you're making that payment. So initially, it became popular in the black market because it's untraceable. If I make payments with Bitcoin, you can't trace it. And if I use Bitcoin I can basically, make payments online anywhere. So it became popular in the black markets. People were using it to buy drugs and all that. But then, one thing that's special about Bitcoin is that it's decentralized. So it's not like the way that we have a central bank that controls all the currencies in the world. This is based on a technology called blockchain, which I will find time and then we would actually expatiate on that because it's a huge thing. But Bitcoin is great. I mean, it's something.
So you use Bitcoin?
Yeah, everybody needs to use Bitcoin. Considering the way it's growing, I know a lot of people who are investing into Bitcoin now. You know the Winklevoss twins, the guys who were in a legal suit with Mark Zuckerberg over Facebook. Yeah. So after your settlement, they invested a lot of money into Bitcoin and now they're billionaires. Imagine.
Yeah, I was reading that they are now worth about 1.8 billion. They are the first Bitcoin billionaires.
Yeah.
Okay, but tell me how people are making money because it's just money on your phone that you are buying and selling commodities with.
It's like forex trading.
Okay.
Last year, I was, looking at Bitcoin. It was like $400, and I was telling my friends
for a single Bitcoin.
Telling my friends, yo, Bitcoin was like $100. Now it's $400. This thing is going to go up. If you have money, and I was broke then. Can you imagine? If you have money, buy Bitcoin. And everybody's like, we don't know this. Today, everybody's hitting me up. Charlie, I heard Bitcoin is like $10,000 and above. And today, I was selling some at $16,000. And I know someone who bought it when it was like $400. So you can imagine how much that money is worth now.
So now they can just sell it.
And
it's a huge profit.
It's a huge profit. So those who are keeping, now those who sold it when it got to 10,000 because they're afraid that it was going to go back down. But then those who are optimistic held on, and now it's at 16,000. There's a speculation that's going to go up even past 20,000. And if it does,
that's some serious money.
Yeah. And the thing about Bitcoin is we refer to it as digital gold because you can actually mine it. If you have a computer, well, initially with a very powerful computer, you could mine Bitcoin.
How?
So it's a complex mathematical algorithm. And if your computer is able to calculate that, it rewards you with a bit, not a whole Bitcoin, but like a bit. What we call like the pesos, pesos version of Bitcoin. So those who started mining earlier made a lot of Bitcoins because and it's so
no. So this is something that is in every system that can make a certain level of calculation.
Not every system. Let's say about 5 years ago, my computer would have been able to do it.
Okay.
Now it can't because with every time someone, people are cracking more Bitcoin shells, it gets more complicated. So now you need a very advanced computer to mine. Okay. One that's dedicated to that task.
Wow. I think this is a good point to break for business, isn't it? Because we've been talking a lot about money. So thank you very much, Kobe Nkrumah. There was so much more we could have talked about, but
Bitcoin is interesting.
Bitcoin is interesting, and we ran out of time.